What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Dowdy's back. I wanted to do another video because I felt like my first video was just a little, something to get me started or whatever, like to show me how like the ropes and how like everything works. And yeah. Sorry. I'm just saying, if you a smoker, get you one, vanilla scented. It's good. I was sitting on it. That's the only reason why I brought it to your attention. So yeah, I'm here because I just want to talk about motherfuckers growing up, okay? Like, damn, y'all, this chair is not a good one. And the reason why I say this is because I felt like when you're an adult, no matter what, you need to apologize. You feel me? Like, say like, I'm sorry, I gotta push this back a little bit. Say like I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Like I did something and I'm wrong about it. And instead of me like making more of, the problem, making it more of a problem, I'm gonna be an adult and I'm gonna apologize. You know what I mean? Because that's decent fucking adultism. Like that shit you do. You know what I mean? Like any person with common sense, like that's what you do. So I feel as though when you can't do that and you make other people feel like they're the problem, you have a real deal problem. You know what I mean? Like there's something real deal wrong with you. Because I don't play that like, oh, you did something wrong to me, you need to apologize to me, but when you do something wrong, you don't feel like you have to apologize. I don't know in whose mind even thought that was the right thing to go about things. Like that's not even proper mannerism. Like, you know what I mean? Like that goes to show how you was raised. People don't have to treat you good for you to be a decent fucking human being, honestly. So yeah, that's kind of bugging me out because I'm kind of in a situation right now where it's like, it was a big fallout situation. And, things got way out of hand. Like, I feel like when you're physically, like, trying to harm someone, like, that's on your part now. You know what I mean? If I was to physically put my hands on someone, no matter if I was drunk or high up off them pills, you found me? Like, no matter if I was under influence at all. And I woke up the next morning and I'm like, yo, I don't even know what happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I feel like it was a wild ass night. And someone's recapping, like, what happened to me. On some real shit, I'll be the right human being, especially if it's one of my people, like my brothers or my mother, you know what I mean, or like one of my close friends. Like, yeah, you one of my peoples, I'm gonna take that initiative and fucking apologize, because not for nothing, you're someone I value, you know what I mean, just someone I care about. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna apologize, because not for nothing, I fucked up. No matter if I was drunk or what, I fucked up. So I'm gonna just take that part and be like, hey man, I fucked up. What can I do to, not what can I do to make shit better, but I'll just know from here on out, like, to fucking manage my fucking liquor, or not take so many fucking pills, or be around motherfuckers who know gonna make you be on some BS, Like, that's what I mean. Like, come on now. Like, yes, of course I'm kind of irritated because, like I said, I have a similar situation, like, banking off of this, like, and excuse me for my language. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm swearing like a sailor. Knowing damn well I got a kid. But listen, when I'm mad, like, that's just it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm pissed. Like, I'm pissed. Period. I didn't want to say that, but I'm just saying, like, just go like this is just like, the end to that. So, again, I feel like, take that step. Apologize when you're wrong, because you don't even know, you can ruin like a 10, 15, 20, even a 3-year relationship, you know what I mean? Just by you not being a decent fucking human. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna stop. From this one forward, I'm gonna stop, guys. Like, I'm not gonna swear. But that's what I mean. Like, you just need to take that step and be the adult. Like, you know, I don't care if you, even if the kid is younger than you, you know, like, be the person to be like, hey, me and you need to talk. You know, because not for nothing, you were wilding last night. Wilding completely out, man. And if you want to continue to have a relationship with me, I need to let you know, like, hey, like, we can't do that. You know, like, we're not going to be out here wilding and then waking up the next day like everything's... No, hell no. Hell to the no. You know, like, just be an adult. Grow up, and I don't give a fuck if you look like a sucker or a punk or whatever. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? But if we messed up, my own hair. It'll be your own hair. But if I messed up, I know I will be a decent human and apologize, because not for nothing, the world's too short. People fall out with people over the dumbest things, and a lot of people give me backlash because they say I talk a lot, you know what I mean? But I feel like if we have a problem, of course I'm gonna talk, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna let you know, like, what's bothering me, what's not bothering me, like, here's where you went wrong with me, you know what I mean? Or where you got me twisted, because, you know, I said I'm gonna stop swearing, so here's where you got me twisted, you know? And I'm gonna be fully honest with it, because not for nothing, like, I don't condone that type of behavior, you know what I mean? Because I don't give out that type of behavior. Like, I expect everyone around me to be not on the same time as me, because everybody's not how you are, but at least a respectable level. Like, you feel me? Like, at least have that type of respect where it's just like, yo, like, you know what, I did mess up. Let me step to her and let her know, like, I am sorry from the bottom of my heart. You know what I mean? Like, I might not know what happened, but I apologize, and I just want to make shit right, because not for nothing, I don't want us to keep going on through our days and we're not talking to each other, or we never talk to each other again, because a lot of times that stuff happens. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we had a little miscommunication, and then that's it, man, because you don't want to be the big person, I don't want to be the bigger person, so it's just like, whatever, we're just going on, both of us with our own freaking little vendettas towards each other, and it's just like, all we had to do is have a simple conversation, you know what I mean? Just sit down and just talk about it. So yeah, I'm a talker. Because not for nothing, like, that's how I feel like most things get put out there, is if we sit down and have a actual adult conversation where you're giving me your inputs and I'm giving you mine, and there's no one's catching no feelings about how someone else feels about you. Because not for nothing, how are you gonna see how another person, like, perceives you? You feel me? Like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, you might see yourself like, yo, like, I'm a great ass person. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm a great person. But the next person might see you like, yo, bro, you ugly. Like, your inside's a straight trash. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not a great person. You're not a nice person. You know what I mean? Like, and you need people to tell you when you're faulting in something. You need to have people around you like that, because if they're not gonna be able to tell you, you're never gonna know what type of monster you are. You know what I mean? You're gonna be going on through life, wondering like, yo, why always the constant same things happening to me? Is because you giving off that type of energy where it's just like, bruh, you know what? That's just not something I'm a vibe with. You feel me? Because you so arrogant in your ways that you don't even see that you a negative vibe. Like, you know what I mean? Or that you bring, like, out, like, the bad or whatever in someone. I'm no saint, you know? Like, I know I'm a bull at heart, you feel me? I'm bull because Not for nothing, I'm the type that is just like, I raw, and then it's like, all I see is red, you know what I mean? And I just go ham. So 9 times out of 10, I'm the person who removes myself, you feel me? Like, let me just remove myself from this situation, because I'd rather not be in it than to get me to that point. Because once I get to that point, I'm telling you, motherfuckers look at me like I'm a monster, like, oh, she crazy. Nah, like, this is genuinely real, like, you feel me? Like, everyone has 2 sides to them. Everyone, you know, gets crazy, but some people know how to control theirs better than others, you know? So, again, learn to apologize. Learn to just be an adult, period. You know what I mean? Like, you'll get a long way through your life just by saying, hey, I'm sorry. You know, like, just always make sure it's from the heart and that is genuine, not just sorry. Like, nah, like, you know what I mean? Just like, you know what, hey, I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry if I did make you feel some way as to where, you know, things got out of hand. And I apologize for me getting drunk to the point where it's like, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing, or, you know, taking in a good amount of, you know, like a good substance of fucking whatever the popping thing is, you know? Like, I'm sorry, and I just want us to move forward from this day forward. Like, I don't want us to go days, you know, mad at each other. I don't want us to go, like, years or whatever, like, not talking to each other. Like, it's just the right thing to do, you know? That's all. That's what I mean about that. You know, a lot of people be like, this is my mirror, guys. So a lot of people like, oh, you just talk like you're an OG, like, and I'm just like, no, I talk like a person who been through things, you know what I mean? Like, who's, my life just isn't lights, you know what I mean? Like, it's not bright all the time. Like, there's times when it's just like, I can't even get out of bed, you know? But I do that because I'm raising a little human who looks up to me every day, you know, and wants to do everything that mom's doing, like, or that adults are doing. And I have to show, like, listen, it don't matter how much you just want to crawl underneath a damn rock or just throw your blanket over your head and throw in the towel, like, that's it. Because you know what? That's not it, baby. But yeah, so I'm kind of feeling like if this person does become a big person, like, I guess I would take the step, you know what I mean, and be like, hey, there's obviously a discussion that we both need to have, you know what I mean? And if you don't want to take that step, then I will be the person to take that step. Like, don't be on some time like, oh, I'll be the bigger person. No, just, I'll be the person to take that step and start the conversation so we can have the talk, you know what I mean? And we can see what's what. Like, you can tell me where you're coming from and I'll let you know where I am, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of where I'm going with that. These hot wings are banging. I stole them from my brother. But I just wanted to do another little quick, like, video, you know what I mean? I'm still waiting for you guys to at least give me some topics, or you guys either just give me something like, hey, you know, even all love's good for me. I don't care if it's good or bad. You know what I mean? Like I said, I want people to tell me my faults. I want people to tell me where I'm lacking. But I also want people to tell me, like, where I'm progressing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, things like that. So, again, this is your girl, Dowdy's back. I was definitely back at you guys again with another video. Hopefully another one today. If not today, tomorrow. Keep coming, keep watching, keep subscribing, keep liking. Check your girl out. Alright.